sort of thing's still important to me. I always love to know who's on them, and that's one of the troubles with the whole download generation, is you just get the songs. You don't get a sense of an album, you don't get a sense of who played on it. And I used to love that with bands like Genesis and Queen. You'd get the album, you'd get the gatefold sleeve open, you'd be looking through everything, you'd be finding out who wrote each song, what they did on each song, because quite often they'd play more than just their normal instrument. I used to love that. It was all part of the experience. I think that's something we've lost a bit now. I come from a golden era of where music, it's golden to me, where music was the centre of everything. You know, that was your big passion, your big hobby. I think that's something I miss even from being at school, from being a kid, that could just be all consuming, and you would go around to a mate's house, and especially everyone kind of had a bigger brother, whether you had an actual big brother or some guy who lived in your town or was in your class or something, who just knew a bit more, and he'd introduce you to the stuff that you hadn't discovered before. And that's how I found all the prog bands and the rock bands, because I was just kind of the chart boy. You know, you tune into the Radio 1 chart show every weekend, and that was all I knew of music. And then suddenly you get to meet these guys who introduce you to the Pink Floyds and the Black Sabbaths, and it's just this lovely journey of exploration. And I kind of miss that now. There's so many bands, but you don't really get that sense of exploring and uncovering anything anymore. Even down to having an album that's got 15 songs on it. You don't feel like you ever get to know the album. I know we used to, growing up, you'd have the odd double album and that'd be like a special event. But generally there'd be 10 songs, it'd be 40 minutes long. It felt like a body of work, it felt like a manageable collection. But once you go into 15, 16, 17 songs, it's just an endless compilation. And you don't really get that sense of a body of work in the same way. I was reading an interview by a band last month, I think, on the internet, I can't remember who, and they were saying, hey, we're just going to go back to doing 10 songs again, doing 40-minute albums, because that's what we love, so why not? And it's quite a tempting thing. Don't think we can do it with Threshold. 10 songs, 10 minutes long, that's quite a long album. But you can find what you're looking for, a glass room.